Let's turn to our correspondent in Amman, Jordan's capital. It's Mohammed Jamjoom. He is there because the Israeli government has banned Al Jazeera from reporting inside Israel. Mohammed, what are you hearing from the Israelis about the situation in Tel Aviv?
Well, Laura, there's still conflicting reports coming out. The situation's very fluid. There are reports right now that there was a hostile aircraft infiltration into the greater Tel Aviv area. That includes a suburb of Tel Aviv called Herzliya. There are also reports that perhaps a drone or perhaps wreckage from a drone that may have been intercepted has hit a building in the Tel Aviv area as well. As I said, it is a fluid situation. We know that there were air raid sirens all over the city in the last 10 to 15 minutes, that there is a lot of worry in Tel Aviv right now as to what exactly happened. And it seems as though the Israeli air defense systems were activated. There are these videos purporting to show perhaps one of these hostile aircrafts that infiltrated the airspace over Tel Aviv, perhaps being shot down. So that's why it's unclear right now as to what exactly hit this building in Tel Aviv that we also seem to be seeing video of at the moment. Obviously, we are waiting to hear more from the Israelis, from the Israeli army, from Israeli police in Tel Aviv, trying to find out if perhaps there were any injuries or any casualties, what the extent of any damage may be, and if Tel Aviv is at this particular time still under high alert. Again, we should be hearing more from the Israeli army, from the Israeli police, from medical authority as well in the coming half an hour to hour once more details emerge, once more specifics are released. Laura?
OK, Jamjoom, Mohammed, we'll certainly come back to you for that. But in the meantime, can you just give us an idea of what would usually happen in Tel Aviv if a hostile drone was detected in the sky? Because we'd normally hear sirens, we'd normally see people taking shelter. That didn't seem to happen this time.
Well, it's unclear right now as to when exactly sirens were activated and when perhaps this drone may have made impact, because there were reports that sirens had been blaring throughout the city. So the timeline right now is still a little bit fuzzy. That's why we are waiting on these details. But judging by past instances, when there are any type of hostile air attack or infiltration by any type of drones towards Tel Aviv, you would hear air raid sirens. You would have the authorities telling people to seek shelter. Of course, you would have the much vaunted Israeli air defense system, the Iron Dome, activated. So typically you would see drones either being shot down or attempts at those drones being shot down. Of course, what's going on in the city is much different tonight because this is Yom Kippur. This is a holiday, a religious holiday, of course, in Israel. So not as many people would have been out. So it's unclear right now what exactly the authorities are going to be telling the residents in Tel Aviv to be doing, and if the city is still under potentially high alert, what exactly the level of alarm is right now in Tel Aviv. But again, we should be hearing more from the Israeli authorities relatively soon. Laura?
OK. Mohammed Jamjoom, we will certainly come back to you then when we hear a little bit more about the situation. For the moment, many thanks indeed. Let's bring